Mambo Vipi. Jag is here. So today we'll be taking a look at this. Yeah, that's right. Starlink. Elon Musk's satellite internet farm Starlink was first made available in Kenya on July 18th, 2023. Starlink is available in over 60 countries globally, and Kenya is among few African countries with access to Starlink, along with Mozambique, Nigeria, Rwanda, Zambia, and Malawi. After dilly-dallying for close to an year, it's finally here. But does Starlink live up to the hype? Is it time to upgrade your internet connection? Should you go out and buy it? Or should you just consider it? You may be wondering, what is Starlink exactly? The Starlink system, unlike fiber-powered connections, consists of a vast network of small satellites on low Earth orbit, flying at altitudes of between 340 to 1,200 kilometers. Users on the ground access the internet via phased array user terminals, commonly known as satellite dishes. These dishes automatically align themselves with the passing satellites, allowing for continuous and stable internet connection. So Starlink's high-speed, low-latency service is made possible via the world's largest constellation of highly advanced satellites. You have ground stations that broadcast signals to satellites in orbits, which in turn transmits the data back to Starlink users on Earth. Pretty cool, right? So Elon Musk hopes to launch as many as 40,000 satellites across the world to boost internet service provision and space communication. How do you get the Starlink Kit? Within Africa's Silicon Savannah, there are a number of ways in which you could get your hands on the Starlink Kit. You could opt for a third-party reseller, or you could order directly from Starlink's website, which I suppose would be the easier option. There are also reports out there that suggest Starlink could appoint e-commerce platform Jumia as its first distributor of satellite terminals and connectivity kits, as a strategy to increase the penetration rate into the African market. With regards to the details on the pricing and the ordering process, that is coming up in a separate video because there is just so much to go through. Perhaps it's worth mentioning that Kenya's most preferred payment platform, that would be M-Pesa, is currently not accepted as a payment method on Starlink's website. Once you've successfully placed the order, it should typically arrive in under 2 weeks, but we got our kit in less than a week. Also, depending on where you live, the kit could be delivered right to your doorstep, thanks to courier services giant DHL, as well as other third parties like Wells Fargo. Inside the box, you'll find the base. It's really well built. It's suitable for ground installations. You'll also find the Starlink dish, a user manual, the stickers were a nice touch. Find the router, equipped with dual band Wi-Fi 5 technology. Sadly, it has no Ethernet ports included. We have the Starlink cable, 15 meters in length. It's based on the standard Cat5e protocol with proprietary connectors on each end. We also have the AC cable, and basically that's it. Having done the unboxing, it was time to complete the setup process. Starlink is designed for self-install, which basically means there is a lot of do-it-yourself that is involved. You should also note that in order to optimize your internet connection, Starlink requires a clear view of the sky, free from any obstructions. Obstructions may cause disruptions in service. We found that the best place to mount your Starlink dish will be on the roof, away from any possible obstructions. The Starlink app gives you the capability to scan the sky and find the most suitable location for your Starlink dish. In this installation process, we did encounter a few hurdles. While the included 15-meter Starlink cable may be more than sufficient for majority of the use cases, however, being that we live in the lower floors of an apartment building, we found it to be rather short and had to order a replacement cable. But in the meantime, we had to work with what we had and chose the best spot we could find, dictated by the length of the cable. Once you've successfully mounted the Starlink dish on the roof, all you need to do is power the Wi-Fi router, and in a few minutes, the Starlink dish will reorient itself to align with the satellites in space. Once that is done, all you need to do is finish up the setup process on the app, and in about 15 to 20 minutes, you should have a running, stable internet connection. In terms of the speed, we found it to vary quite dramatically. For instance, in the first few days of us using Starlink, we were only averaging between 10 to 20 megabits per second. That's for download speeds. However, in a few days, even without moving the Starlink dish, the speeds improved quite dramatically. And as you can see from the over 100 speed tests that we've done so far, the highest recorded speed was 238 megabits per second. That's for download. And we are averaging over 100 megabits per second for download. In terms of the upload speeds, well, they are less impressive, and not once have we gotten over 30 megabits per second. Ping is also pretty bad, currently at around 200 to 300 milliseconds. But we are hoping that once you've gotten the new Starlink cable and we've moved the Starlink dish to a place with less obstructions, that all this will improve. We've also noticed intermittent service interruptions occurring once so often, and we also hope that the longer cable helps sort that issue. To access Ethernet port connections, you will need to buy an Ethernet adapter from the Starlink shop. If you live in a large city or town with access to high-speed fiber or 4G internet connections, then Starlink may not be the best choice for you. The main deterrent being the high initial setup costs of over 100,000 Kenya shillings. If, however, you live in a remote location in Kenya with no access to high-speed internet connectivity, then this may be a choice for you to consider. It may also be a great choice if you're looking to start a small ISP business. More on that on our subsequent videos. You may also want to consider Starlink if you're running a small business, you're a government institution, a church, or even a school. So basically that's it on our Starlink unboxing review. Hope you liked the content. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share the video. And until next time, for any questions, please drop them in the section below. Goodbye.